Hey guys, how's it going? Zugu and Zuga here for our first video of this channel.
We decided for our first video we'd make a 1 to 99 hunter guide after the Evolution of Combat update.
Enjoy guys! To begin the hunting skill, there are two ways you can go. The fastest method, which is where you can gain a lot of experience but not so much cash. Or you can go the slower method, which you can gain a lot of money but the experience rate isn't great.
Okay, so let's get straight into it then. Rabbits are very simple. All you need is a tiny bit of money. 3k is plenty. To get there, tele to Varrock, then go to the leprechaun. When you get to the farm, talk to the little guy outside his house and ask for some roots. Get as many as you want. It just depends on how long you want to stay there for. When you get the roots, climb over the stile and you just simply click on the rabbits. All the rabbits are usually around the outside. As you can see, it's very easy to do and doesn't require much concentration at all. The rabbits are all usually around the outside. There's only 8 rabbits in each world though, so when you get 8 you have to switch the worlds and repeat. This will get you 1 to 20 in no time.
After rabbits, we're going to move over to the jungle, as tropical wagtails is our next task. You'll need a door ring and at least 2 bird snares, but I recommend you bring more. You'll be doing this from level 20 to 30 and you begin at mobilizing armies. Follow the map on the right to begin. You can now begin laying your snares. Lay your snares in an area full of the birds for a high chance of catching. Step between 2 and 10 squares away from your snare. Now all you have to do is wait and collect. This requires less concentration than rabbits, so 10 more levels will be coming at you fast.
Next you've got to face the gloom of Canifis. All you need is 4 ropes and 4 small nets and an Arctic bear if you have one. The location is shown here on the map and all you've got to do is follow the red line from Canifis. When you get there, all you have to do is set up the traps on the trees. To do this, you just simply click on the tree and wait. After setting four traps up, just wait until the swamp lizards get to one and go to it, and dismantle the trap with the swamp lizard to get your experience boost, and reset up the trap and repeat. This is a very simple method again, and there's not much concentration required, apart from there is a bit more than tropical wagtails.
Recording. The next method of hunting is falconry. To do this you'll need 500 GP and an Arctic bear if you have one. However, this is not necessary. You can get there by following this map from Sears Village Lodestone. Alternatively, you can use the code AKQ with the fairy rings. Once there, talk to the man and ask kindly if you can borrow one of his pets. He will then ask you for 500 GP. Kindly agree to it, and now you can begin hunting. Find the spotted kerbits and catch them one by one, because every little helps in your journey to 1 to 99 hunting.
Next you've got to face the heat of the desert as you're going over to orange salamanders. All the equipment needed is on the screen. The Dominion Medallion is the best way to get there, however the Shanty Pass is okay too. These are very similar to swamp lizards, however they are more spread out so require more effort and concentration to do. They are not profitable, so it's definitely not worth selling them. Just drop them as you get them. They won't even sell on the Grand Exchange.
Now we are over to the western hemisphere of Gillinor. The equipment you need is on screen. You're going to teleport to the Isle Downs lodestone and run southwest until you hit the fiery lava pit as shown on screen now. Once you get there, you should be on the east side of the lava pool, and it's very similar to what you've seen before, with green swamp lizards, orange salamanders, and now red salamanders. All you're going to need to do is take your ropes and your nets and left click on the trees around you. These ones are about equally as spread out as the orange salamanders in the desert, and all you need to do is lay the traps and wait for your salamanders to run into them. Now it's just a waiting game from here on out, but it doesn't take too long. It's not really an AFK-able part of a hunting, so you're going to have to stay concentrated for most of the time you're doing this. Watch the rest of the clip to understand fully.
Next, you've got two types of Jadinkos. All the requirements needed are on screen and are considerably higher than the other ones. The easiest way to teleport there is by using a teleport spirit bag. These can be brought easily from the Grand Exchange. Then all you got to do is head south to this farming place. You have to set the farming place up so the Jadinkos are attracted to you and come out their burrows. Just follow the instructions on the screen and the Jadinkos will be attracted so you can trap them. Right, now the message has come up that one of the Jadinkos is attracted to you, so now you've got to sort out the other one. The best compost to use is super compost, as the plants will never die. However, alternatively, you can get the zombie farmer to look after them for you so they will not die. As you can see to the right of the screen, the Jadinkos are trying to get to you. However, they can't as you're in an enclosed area of roots. You always keep the orange tree sapling in the top left corner. Right, as you can see, the other message come up now, so you can climb over the roots and go start putting your traps down. The best place to go is by the beach. You just set your traps up in the formation and wait. Gotta go.
Click here for a detailed guide on Draconic Jadinkos by I don't know what's RC. All the items that you need for red chinchompa hunting is on screen now. Also, the location of red chinchompas is on screen now. The fastest way to get there is via dueling ring, teleporting to mobilizing armies, and then running northwest for a little while until you reach this pond. Once here, it's time to start laying your traps and summoning your familiars. As you see, Zugu has an Arctic bear, which requires 71 summoning, and it boosts 3 hunter levels, which increases your chance of catching your red chinchompa. You're going to use the star formation as it's the most effective and the fastest experience.
Next we're over to Grenwalls. These are very good if you want to make profit. The items on the screen are listed now, and the location is also listed. The location is very easy to get to if you have a teleport crystal. However, if you do not have one, you're going to have to use a ship to get to Port Tyras, and then you're going to have to run northeast. However, if you have a teleport crystal, you only have to run slightly northwest to get there. For Grenwalls, you have to have a fruit bat, otherwise it won't work. You need one because you have to hunt the smaller creatures using papayas in the box traps. Then, with the meat that you get from the smaller creatures, you have to put it in the box traps to catch the Grenwalls. The spikes sell for a lot, which is why they're worth doing. However, the experience is not as much as Jadinkos. I recommend doing these if you're looking to make profit. However, the spikes are decreasing because of bots. The profit used to be over 1.5 mil, so if there's another bot nuke, then the profit may increase a lot. As you can see, I'm using the star formation again like we did in red chinchompas. However, you do require more concentration in this one, as you have to click on the fruit bat every time you catch one. And that concludes our first guide.
We hope this helped you towards your goal of 1 to 99 Hunter.
The making of this guide required a lot of time and effort.
So we'd appreciate it if you dropped us a like below and a subscribe if you can't wait to see more.
I'm Zugu.
And I'm Zuga.
Signing off.